If your friends were to describe you, what would they say?
Hopefully they would say that he's a fun-loving guy who loves people and wants the best for people.
Who is someone you know personally that has changed their life for the better?
Well, the first one, I as far as changing their life for the better, it would be my father. Right, my dad grew up with a mindset that was very, very employee-minded. Right, he wanted to work and he wanted to make money. He wanted to provide for the family. He did a great job of doing it. But the last company he worked for him for 23 years. Never even took a promotion. Got offered it, but never even took it. And then one day they just let him go. Right, just out of the blue. And just said, hey, at this moment, your relationship with this company is terminated. Wouldn't even let him say goodbye to the people that he'd worked with or anything else. And one of the coolest transformations that I've seen with him is being able to take him into our company and being able to see what we're doing on our side and to have that turn into more of a leadership mentality, a entrepreneur mentality, and an owner mentality, rather than just an employee who just wanted to do the 9 to 5. Not that he ever put in 9 to 5, I always put in way more than that, but to watch his mindset change to, I can do this on my own, I don't need someone there to tell me what to do. That's been a really, really cool experience to watch my own father go through.
What would you consider your biggest failure that turned out to be your greatest teacher?
I lost a company a while back, and obviously it was a failure of losing the business. But what it taught me was that everything happens for a reason, and that there's something to be gained out of every situation. And the knowledge of having to go back to the drawing board to go through the things that I did in order to get to where I am currently. Right, that was extremely valuable. So at the time, it was a massive frustration, something that I absolutely dreaded going through. But now I look back on those years of going through that, and it's made me a lot of who I am, and gave me a lot of understanding of the people that I work with.
If you could share any wisdom with the world, what would it be?
Oftentimes, expectations are not met because they were never clearly set. And I feel like a lot of times people feel like an expectation is one thing when the person who's trying to set the expectation didn't do the best job of setting it in the beginning. And when people fall short, that causes frustration. A lot of the frustration I see in the world comes from expectations not being clearly set in the beginning.